Again, should the employers necessarily follow the government's guideline of paying salary during lockdown? I think we discussed at length. As such, yes, we have to follow unless and otherwise some competent court of law says these guidelines are not correct, or the government is not within its powers to issue these guidelines. Unless and otherwise we get some verdict like that, we have to necessarily follow that. And as I said, again, the Nagarika Export Limited case, it is pending at pending with Supreme Court. Let us see the verdict. If it comes, then we can follow that. Right? Till such time, yes, we may have to follow the guidelines. Yeah. Can this lockdown period be considered to be layoff? This is another interesting question. I'll just take a minute. Please bear with me. Sorry, I'm speaking to you from my home. In fact, suddenly it started raining, and the power is also off. I'm sorry, apologies. Yeah. So can this lockdown period be considered to be layoff? Again, interesting question. So what is the advantage if it is to be considered as layoff? Again, when we say layoff, yes, it is sufficient if the employers make a payment of just 50%, right? That is the simple thing, right? So that at least 50% they need not pay. That is the advantage for the employers. Now, can this be considered as layoff? That is the next question. Again, when we say layoff, actually the power should emerge, or it should stem from the conditions of service, right? When we say conditions of service, again, it should be from the contract of employment, that is the appointment order. Some of the appointment orders, yes, some of the employers would have included this particular class. I think many of the employers I have seen, they have not included their powers to lay off as a clause in the appointment order. Secondly, again, there is a provision under the Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act. As you are aware, the purpose of the Standing Orders Act is to define the conditions of service, right? So again, there are standing orders which provide for laying off the employees in certain circumstances. And thirdly, it is the Industrial Disputes Act, again, which discusses about the layoff. Again, all of you would be aware, Chapter 5A and Chapter 5B particularly. But those chapters are applicable only to factories, right, or plantations or mines. It will not be applicable to all the industrial establishments. That is, shops and commercial establishments are not included. So many of the shops and commercial establishments, they cannot invoke the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act to declare layoff. So maybe they may have to rely on the Standing Orders Act. Again, whether Standing Orders Act is applicable to all the shops and establishments across the country, no, it is not so, right? Only in some states it is made applicable to the shops and establishments, not in all places. So if some employer wants to treat it as layoff, it may not be possible for all the establishments, or it may not be possible for all the employees, right? But of course, the definition of layoff is the temporary inability of an employer to provide work, particularly when in case of maybe maybe when the coal is not available, when the electricity is not available, or because of natural calamity, right? Under Standing Orders Act, in case epidemic is also included. Due to epidemic, the layoff could be declared, right? But of course, these are all the provisions under the labor laws, be it the Industrial Disputes Act or the Standing Orders Act or the provisions of the appointment order issued to each individual, through which definitely you can invoke layoff, right? But here the point is disaster management. Again, as we discussed, it will have overriding effect. So this will prevail over all the other legislations, right? When this guideline to treat that these persons are to be considered to be on duty during the lockdown period, when it is given as a guideline, I don't think we can treat it as layoff. It is not possible because again, technically, when we say the provisions of this act will provide, right? So again, when we say layoff, yes, there is an advantage to the employer because they can pay just restrict payment to 50%. But could this be considered as a layoff? I think it is not possible because the guidelines are saying otherwise. So that is the position. So it cannot, as such, it cannot be treated as layoff. Maybe allowing the employers to make just 50% of the wages. It is to be treated on duty. I think you would have definitely gone through some of the guidelines issued. They are very specifically, they are mentioning it is to be considered as on duty, right? So which means it cannot be considered as layoff.